Hey guys, Joshuagundamu here, and this is just a little video about me. My name's Brandon. I'm married. I'm about 28 years old, so yeah. I work 3 jobs. I have our own business, Gundams R Us. And if you are familiar with that, my wife actually runs that now. I used to run it full-time, but she does it now, and I still help out a lot with it. So I'm kind of like Jeffrey from Toys R Us, the giraffe. I'm the face of Gundams R Us. She's the one doing it nowadays. But often if you ask a question on eBay or something, you'll get a hold of me. I also work in a funeral home. That's right, a funeral home. It's pretty awesome. I keep people safe from zombies. And someday I'll actually do a video on that, on what it's like to work in a funeral home. I love it. It's always an adventure. You never know what you're gonna get. And it has its stinky moments, but most of the time it's pretty cool, and I get paid well for my time, and I like that. It's a nice professional job, and it's pretty nice. I'm hoping to actually become a funeral director at some point in the future to further my education a little bit more. I already have a bachelor's degree. I'm a preacher. I pastor a church in North Idaho, and so yeah, live currently in southeastern Washington, near Spokane, Washington. So if anybody's near Spokane, Washington, or in Spokane, Washington, and you want to help with Gundam Father Peace, hit me up, because not terribly far away. What got me into Gundam? Well, I was a huge Robotech fan to start off with. I've always liked robots, even since age 5. But you know, I love Robotech, but there's not a lot of side story room in Robotech. There is kind of, but not like Gundam. Not like Gundam. Gundams are way cooler than Robotech, in my humble opinion. And when Gundam Wing came out, I just loved it. I mean, I would record every episode of Gundam Wing, watch the new episode, and then watch the last 13 episodes. You know, like the 13th episode had just come out, and I'd watch that, and then I'd rewind them all and watch them all again for the whole day. I mean, I'm just a Gundam nut. How did I get... So that's how I got into Gundam. How did I get into stop motion animation? Well, my first year of marriage, started watching YouTube, and I've been married 5 years as of like 3 days ago, so woohoo! It's pretty awesome. My wife is wonderful, and she lets me have this war room. So actually, the reason I have this war room is because my wife got tired of Gundam Father Peace and my Gundam projects being all over the house, and she thought it was better for me to have a room to keep it in and for her to have a house. So it's actually quite good. But I love my wife because she's so kind to let me have a room for all this stuff. So she's real great. She's the voice of Shade Laree in Gundam Father Peace. So how did I get into Gundam stop motion animation? I was just watching YouTube, and I found these things called Gundam stop motions. I was like, wow, these are amazing. Especially there's one by Gorgo, and he doesn't do stop motion animation anymore, but he like went all out. There were like sets, and then there was photoshopping, and his stuff looks a lot of his stuff is pretty old by today's standards, but it still stands out among Gundam stop motions. And so I modeled myself after that. And I modeled myself after others, you know, like Plamu, and there was just another guy, no real big name, but he had like a Lego set for it. And it wasn't great, but the set made all the difference. It made it real to me. And I thought, I want to do stop motion animation like that. What made me start Gundam Father Peace was that at the time, Bandai was on its Seed kick, which I own Seed, I own Seed Destiny, and I like parts of them. I like some attributes of them, but I am a major hardcore Universal Century fan. I love it. And for a while there, Bandai was not doing anything with the Universal Century. Nothing. It's like they just forgot it existed. I mean, now Now they have Gundam Unicorn coming out, and games again, and things are good. Things are good in the Gundam community, but for a while all we had was Seed and Seed Destiny. And that's where Bandai's sole focus was, and they forgot about us UC addicts. I need to do something about that. And so I started Gundam Father of Peace. And the rest is being made into history, I guess. It's just kind of a fan production. I'm doing my best to pull into the UC with alternate... if you ever saw MS Igloo, the Zuda was an alternate to the Zaku 1. But the Zuda won the bid for the Zaku 1 won the bid for mass production. The Oxel Gundam is kind of like the same. It's like the Zuda. It's an alternate option to the RX-78-2. And it's trying to win the bid for mass production. And that's just a piece of the plot line, but it is it's a very important piece of the plot line. A lot of people have asked me, how long do I plan to go with the series? I am planning about 10 episodes, give or take. There's a whole plot line that I plan to work through. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort. And between 3 jobs, it's hard. But, you know, I'm good at working, I like working. I also love Gundam. And so my spare time goes straight into Gundam Father of Peace. I don't really spend a lot of time playing video games, unless they're Gundam video games, which even then is partially studying Gundam so that I can make my series better. So, how do I keep at it? It's quite a big production. You guys keep me at it. I just started making it for myself originally. I just wanted more Gundam to watch. You guys ever felt that way? You know, the new series ends or whatever, and you're just like, I need more! And you watch your old series, you know, 0080, 0083, Gundam 00, Gundam Wing, you watch it, and you're like, I still need more! And so that's why I keep working on Gundam Father of Peace. But, you guys and your constant encouragement and feedback, that helps keep me going when I just feel so tired. You know, there's some times where I think, man, why am I doing this? This is so much work. But I also love it. I just do. I love building the props. I love making things move. I like doing the sound editing. I love every single part of it. Except for the wait. I really hate the wait. A lot of you guys are always like, when is next episode coming out? And I'm like, I want to see it more than you do. You don't have to tell me how bad you want to see it, because I want to see it 10 times more than you do. I want to see the last episode. That's going to be a good one. And episode 5 is going to be ridiculously epic. You know, at some point I'll probably start having some kids, and that'll probably slow it down, but I never plan on stopping, Lord willing. Because I love it. I enjoy it. And when you work as hard as I do, you need something to rest with. And so this is how I rest. I build all this stuff. Another question. People have asked me, how do you get so many Gundams? Well, I've been collecting these for like 10 or 11 years. So that's one way. Another is I trade a lot. You know, I'll take stuff that I have extras of, and I'll trade it to somebody. And so I have quite a good name in the trading community, and that's how I get a lot of stuff that otherwise I wouldn't have, just because I traded for it. I don't actually, you might think, well, he has 3 jobs, he just spends a ton of money on stuff. You know, I probably have about $60 to play with a month for my hobby. And that gets spent very quickly between paint and flashlights and effects and trades, because my trades come out of that. You know, everything just comes out of that $60, and it dries up pretty quick. And yeah, 3rd shelf, but I keep spending the money elsewhere on mobile suits and stuff, and so a lot of my mobile suits don't even have a shelf to live on right now. It takes a lot to do a production of this size. It really does. My name on Facebook is Brandon Runkle. I'll have it written down below. You guys can look me up on Facebook and stalk me or whatever it is. You know, a lot of times when I'm on Facebook, I'm at work. But sometimes things are kind of dead at the funeral home. We're just kind of sitting around waiting for people to die. So, you know, sometimes I can talk and sometimes I can't. But feel free to hit me up. And yeah, that's about all I wanted to say for this video. There was more about me, the Who is Joshuagundamu video. Hopefully it was entertaining to you. Like I said, not a lot more to say. Feel free to look me up on Facebook. And keep sending your feedback and love for Gundam Father of Peace, because it keeps me going. Keeps me going when I'm real tired. And it's just a lot of work. But you guys, you're my fuel. Your encouragement is the fuel that keeps this fire burning. So thanks, guys, and catch you later.